So today let's talk about graphing given a point and slope. Now it's a pretty easy concept. What you just have to keep in mind is what to do first. Whenever you're graphing given a point and slope, you always have to graph the point first. Hopefully this makes sense. You can't use slope unless you actually know where to start. So that's why we always start with whatever point we're given first. So for instance, on this first one, it says 3, -2, and the slope's -1/2. So I'm going to go 3, -2, so that'd be to the right 1, 2, 3, and down 2. And there's my point, and then I'm going to use slope as -1/2. Now if you notice, the negative is right in the middle. So it's your choice on whether you want to make it -1/2 or 1 over -2, your choice. So that means I could either go down 1 and to the right 2 if I use the top one, or I could go up 1 and to the left 2 if I use the bottom one. Doesn't matter which one, they mean the same thing. And from there, we can just simply draw our line. And there you go. We drew our line given a point and using slope. So let's try another one. What about this one? It says -2/5. So I'd go to the left 2 and then up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this time it says my slope is 3. Now we're used to rise over run. So what you do anytime there's a whole number is you're just going to put a 1 under it. And so now we go up 3 and to the right 1. Now you notice we can't go up 3 because we run out of room. So instead I'm going to treat it like -3 over -1. Okay, these are the same thing because a negative and a negative would cancel to be that. So I could go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and to the left 1. And I could keep doing it down 1, 2, 3, to the left 1. Okay, and there you go. There's my line. I like to do 3 points because if I plot 3 points, that usually tells me that I'm using my slope correctly. Okay, let's go down here, last graph. Now we're going to do 2 different ones on the same graph. So let's start talking about this one first. So let's plot 2, 0. So to the right 2, and we don't go up or down. Now slope is undefined. That's one of our special cases that you need to have memorized. And what you should know is that if we have slope that's undefined, that means it's a vertical line. So I'm just going to simply draw a vertical line through that point. A bonus question is, what would the equation of that line be? Well, every vertical line starts with x equals, and then what do all the coordinates, or what are all the x coordinates of every point on here? Well, the x coordinate is 2, so that would be x equals 2. Now, let's talk about this next one. -4, -10. Let's change that since -10 won't be on our graph. What if we change it -4, -5? So if you go to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time, though, my slope is 0. So that's another one of our special cases that you have to have that memorized. And you should know that anytime you have slope 0, that is a horizontal line. And a bonus question to that would be, what would be the equation to that? Well, every horizontal line will start with y equals. And what's the y coordinate of every single point on this line? Well, it's -5. And there you go. There's graphing given a point and slope.